All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Topic of Conversation. I am your host. What are you laughing at? Talking, don't interrupt me. Oh, hold on, I forgot the recording for my vertical there. Hey, everybody. Oh, it's getting dark in here. Shoot, hang on, I gotta turn some lights on, guys. This is me being all professional and whatnot. Oh, okay. So while I'm doing this, I look like I'm in.
Hey! I get your head off my thigh.
No.
Whoa!
No.
I could be over on the beach, instead I'm over here. What the?
This is a family-friendly stream, so we won't have any of that. Oh, that's fun how that light didn't turn on when I told it to.
Your brother's very handsy, you know that. Your real life actual brother, you know.
He's deeply closeted. It's fine.
As long as you're fine with it. And he just leaves me here.
Okay, all right, we're here for realsies this time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast live. Here we have with us the beautiful face of the one and only Mr. Hawaiian Cobra, who you learned oh so much about last week. Say hello, shakas.
What's going on, everybody?
I just want to point something out real quick. As you see him raise his left hand, you'll notice it's his right hand. That's right. I made him go inverted for this. That's right. That's how you get wrecked.
Because I was inverted.
Is that what the kids say?
Because he's Australian, so he's upside down. Wait.
No.
And that overbearing voice that you hear, of course, is my dear brother, who you've already met, Mr. Aolis120, who will be acting as our conscience, because he's going to be on audio only because he's a cartoon, so it doesn't matter. He's never actually here or there. He's everywhere. He's God.
Him as Jiminy Cricket?
He could be Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, that is actually a possibility. My brother is Jiminy Cricket.
I actually am.
I think I can go for
that. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, man. We got a great topic for y'all tonight by our very own Mr. President Gaming, who was going to be with us tonight. And I'm sorry to say he will be missed, but he will be getting all trashed on Jell-O shots on the Jersey Shore. Because, you know, that's how he rolls on his birthday. What?
Is it too late to join him?
Do you want to join him? Yeah, absolutely. Bye. Bye. So yeah, check out Mr. President streaming. They are not playing Callisto Protocol. They're enjoying cake and booze.
I really do like cake.
Since he's been live.
That's the latter.
It has been a while.
It's been a while. I gotta check some audio things real quick because both of you are like, at least on my end, coming in kind of crunkly. Crunkly? That's not a word.
I'm just used to coming in broken and stupid, but you know.
I'm not used to coming at all.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so you're all fine. It's my speakers. Don't worry about it. We're good then. Hey, and my lag's not too bad either. Okay, what were we doing again? Were we streaming? We're doing a stream here, right? A thing.
Are we?
Are we?
Are we?
I was told there'd be cake.
I'm sorry, did you say kink?
Oh, cake.
Probably.
I was told there'd be cake.
No, not my cake.
I feel like I've been had.
You have multiple times. You've been. Never mind.
Look,
That's more like
I'm
it.
still swimming in your eyes. I don't know what you want.
I mean, I don't blame you. Look at these baby blues.
Right? I mean, it's not something we have around here for all that often.
There we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, now that we've thoroughly prepared ourselves very professionally in a very professional way here, I just want y'all to know.
Hey, watch where you put that hand.
I'm gonna have to work this out. It's not quite the. This is where I get my drink from.
You're not supposed to tell everybody.
I feel like I feel like I need to apologize because last week was just so low energy from me. Like I
We're not
was.
gonna cheers.
Oh yeah, cheers! Oh, you're doing the monster thing.
Yeah, it's
cheers.
cheaper.
Clink.
Cheaper, and I get more. Yeah.
Clink. We did the thing. Technology is stupid. We're clearly just 13-year-old boys at heart.
I don't think I ever was anything but.
So tonight's topic, I think everybody knows what the topic is, and we're going to get to that in just a second. But before we do, we've got a disclaimer. That's right, the disclaimer.
Oh, boy.
And I'm not going to do the Offspring disclaimer because first of all, it's plagiarism, and second of all, it doesn't cover all of the offenses that we could potentially be guilty of. So, first of all, nobody here cares what your pronouns are. Second of all, nobody here cares who you do or do not have sexual intercourse with. I should probably insert at this point that we're going to say things that offend people. If you're easily offended, you can go ahead and fuck off. And if you don't like bad language, well, you can also do that. So,
You've come to the wrong place.
Say that again.
You don't like bad language, you've come to the wrong place.
Yes, that is true, because our language is the worst. Oh yeah, the opinions that we express tonight are, of course, the opinions of those who share them. They're not necessarily the opinions of Twitch, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, any of the places where some of these very offensive things may or may not be said. I feel like I'm sitting in your lap. I gotta move over a little bit.
I mean, there's plenty of room.
He gives me a hug.
It's gonna be uncomfortable. I'm gonna tell you.
Maybe a little bit. That's okay. But our whole purpose tonight is primarily to entertain and potentially to educate. So we are going to be talking about something that's a very serious topic. It's the oldest profession, so if you can just imagine what that probably is. That's right. What?
Prostitution?
Okay, the second oldest profession.
Oh. Sorry.
Actually, you know, come to think about it, some of it really is kind of like prostitution if you think about it.
Yeah.
We should make code words for some of these things. I know I see podcasts and everybody makes like code words for things that they're not supposed to say. Like they're attorneys at law.
They're panties.
Boy, she's got some
Like this.
big old binders.
The secret word is pineapple.
She's bringing one hell of a lawsuit.
Sounds about
No?
right.
I think Cobra's frozen. Cobra's frozen. His video is just frozen. That's funny. We can still hear his voice though, so that's nice.
Milkman broke me.
He's broken. Well,
Oh yeah. Looks like I have to restart.
Yeah, you go ahead and take care. You got to restart your whole system.
It's gone.
He's gone. He's gone. There went Cobra. It's just me and Aolis now. So, brother, I have something for you.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a dad joke.
awesome.
Now that you're a dad of your tiny little cartoon baby, I feel like I need to impart more of these with you so that you can participate in this ritual, which is being a dad.
Yeah, I need to expand my arsenal.
Are you ready for this?
I ready as I'll ever be.
All
Tell
right.
you
So, why did the coffee file a police report?
I don't know why.
It got mugged. Where's my laugh track when I need one? I should definitely get a laugh track, shouldn't I?
This is the best.
That actually leads me right into one of the most wonderful things of tonight, which is Aolis was lucky enough to get to pick our background for tonight. And he tried to trick me into being the one who picked it, and I was not having it. So, Aolis, why don't you go ahead and explain to the viewers what the hell they're looking at? If you know, you know. But if you don't know... I mean, I hear what you're saying, and on the entire planet, and she's right here with us today. Is it because she's a mouse and she's iron? So, in case y'all haven't guessed, tonight's topic is content creation. Oh, let me say first of all, hold on. It comes from our very special Mr. President. Once again, happy birthday. And he wants us to talk about content creation and the impacts it has on society. So that's that. Looks like we have... Oh, you know what? When I switched scenes, y'all couldn't hear Aolis anymore. So I gotta fix that. Sorry, Aolis. Oh no, you know what? I think they still could, because you're still coming through the monitor. It's okay. Technology's hard, man. I'm not...
Cobra needs a guest star invite.
Not good at stuff, so... Hey, look who's back with us now! The one and only Mr. Hawaiian Cobra. Welcome back.
Apologize for that. I fell through the floor. I had to get back up.
Happens to the best of us, you know.
Well, that's what happens when you live in a volcano. The floor is literally lava.
All the time.
No, we do the floor is lava for real here, but in fact, I was born in an active volcano. I don't live in one.
Why he's the most dangerous snake.
Should I read your intro?
I will leave that up to you. If you feel like you want to, go ahead.
I'm going to. I want to play the video. I really should. I'm very proud of this video.
I mean the one that's not finished.
Yeah, we're gonna save it. You can do your own big premiere of it when you're ready to reintroduce yourself.
Oh, we're gonna put it all over the place.
That'll be fun. That will be fun. So,
worldwide famous.
What?
We're gonna make it worldwide famous.
Probably. Absolutely. That's 100% true. All right, so we're talking about content creation and the effects that it has on society. So let's talk about that. I'm curious. I was actually curious originally where content creation started. So I looked in the history books, and as it turns out, there was a young Neanderthal. His name was Ung. And he was known throughout the land of Neanderthals. And you'd never know it because before there was YouTube, before there was TikTok, before there were various social media platforms, there was Ungcast. That's right. So Ung actually was the very first content creator. He would create elaborate cave drawings, and he would display them for all of the Neanderthals to see. And that is how content creation began. Once, you know, he made a painting up on the wall, and people would come from near and far, and they'd say, "Ung, what is this?" And he said, "It's content. I've created it." And he was, in fact, the first content creator. So,
Interesting tidbit to add on to that. He was the first content creator, which quickly gave birth to the first content critic, who then promptly peed on his cave painting.
that's true. Yeah. And, you know, I'm going to be honest, like, critics have always been harsh. Even back then, like, right off the bat, they're like, "Oh, that's content, is it? I'll be the judge of that." They were all very, you know, high to do and nose in the air types of fellows. So, yeah, that's it, guys. That's how content creation began. Ung and his Ungcast. So, that's it. That's the show for today. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button there. Or no, I'm sorry, we're on Twitch, so it's a follow button. So go ahead and hit that follow button. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. And now you know how content creation came to be. Oh, we got to talk about the effects it had on society. Society was all like, "Oh, hunga, 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 hunga," and they started a fire, and they burned Ung at the stake.
Then they ate him.
That's
I
how
heard they
it
turned
happened.
it into a party.
Did you just?
That's true. I was there.
Wait, I thought you were the youngest one in the group. What the
Thought
hell?
I was the time traveler. Woo! All right. At this junction, I'd like to just remind everybody that this is a participation is required type of live podcast. So down below we have cancel points, and there are fun things that you can do with those, including random sounds, random things that people say, including the one thing. That is always a lot of fun. There are a couple that YouTube is not happy with, so, you know, whatever. If you play it, YouTube's gonna cut it out. I don't care anymore. They are with channel points, but you can also find various free noises if you don't have any channel points, but you'll get channel points. They're gonna be down below. Yes, in my pants. Just kidding. Down in the boxes down there. Totally free to make noise. Please make noise. Let's talk about points real quick. Cancel points make the sounds, but for every cancel point that you use, you're going to get humble opinions. And the humble opinions, and this is the fun part, guys, the person with the most humble opinions at the end of the stream tonight gets to pick what our topic will be next week. How fun is that? That's super fun, guys. Woo! And then the second place person gets to pick what this monstrosity is behind me. As you can see, we have people who have a lot of class.
At first, I thought you were talking about me. I'll say that's
No,
not
this
offensive.
monstrosity will show up from time to time, whether he likes it or not.
Unfortunately,
Yes. Yes. I
Very
just
much
want to
so.
point out real quick that you get 100 humble opinions every 10 minutes for regular viewers. Subscribers get an extra 200, so you get 300 total humble opinions for every 10 minutes that you're going to be watching this stupid stream. Cheering gets you 100 per dollar spent, or rather from every 100 bits, which is it's $1. So if you don't want to do things that cost money, totally fine, guys. There's tons of other ways to do it. We absolutely don't need your money. You know, I'm independently wealthy, so don't worry about that. That said, of
Whoa,
course, every
you
little bit
cannot worry
always
about-
helps. What?
You cannot worry about that. I'm not. I could use it.
Oh, you're not getting it. You know this is not a paid gig, right?
What?
I was
Nope.
told there'd be cake.
Mm-mm. Nope. Because I have
Okay.
my cake and I'll eat it too.
Yep.
Blue Panda's trying hard. I think Panda wants to give us our new topic next week. That'll be exciting to see. We'll have to
Sure.
see how that
She's got
goes.
ideas,
Yeah.
opinions, even.
That leaderboard on the About Me page doesn't go very fast. It doesn't update very quickly. What was I talking about? What were we
I
talking
can tell
about?
you right now, it takes a little while to update.
Yeah. So, of course, the second most famous content creation strategy is pornography, because the most famous one right now is, and I'm gonna demonstrate, because I'm actually really good at this. I'm thinking of starting my own TikTok live, guys. Tell me what you think about this.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for the like. I love you long time. Thank you for the like. I love you long time. Ohio. Ohio. How's that? Pretty good, right?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little creepy.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's what they do. That's like the new big thing on TikTok Live. NPC acting, that's what it's called. Yeah, Panda, you're right. Right now, I'm an empty head. Oh, stop it. Stop that. It's just because you're blonde. All blondes are dummies. It's not your fault.
Milkman.
Yeah.
What do you call a blonde that dyes her hair?
Who dies? What now?
What do you call a blonde that dyes her hair? Artificial intelligence.
Artificial. That's good. I was gonna say. I got nothing. I can't. Catfish. Catfish. I heard catfish is delicious. I don't really eat fish though. Artificial intelligence though. I like that. Well done.
Yeah, I don't like catfish. I got a thing against my food that eats shit.
I feel the same way about that, which is, I mean, that kind of makes sense. But then again, we eat bacon and other pork products. I mean, I do. I assume you do as well.
Yes,
You
but,
are a cop. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Coppers eat pigs, though. They are pigs. I'm just kidding. Back off of that subject. Pigs, pork. You're not Jewish, are you?
As long as it's kosher, I'm good. No, I'm kidding.
Somebody give me a shovel. I'm digging a hole.
Hey. Speaking of pigs, I was going by Halava Penitentiary the other day. And I saw
Okay.
a midget climbing down the fence.
Okay.
And I went, huh, that's a little condescending.
That's possibly one of the best jokes I've heard in a very long time. But I have to add that I think jokes are funnier when you have to explain them. So if anybody doesn't get it, it was a midget. He was coming out of prison, so he was a con, but he was little and he was descending the fence. He was a little condescending. We got a slappy face from Blue Panda in there. All right, well. All right.
I'm glad at least you understood it.
Raise your hand if you're offended. You know what offends me? And speaking of little people, I don't think they like to be called that, by the way. What's this whole deal with Snow White? Somebody explain this to me. Why would you be like, hey, there are real life dwarfs in this world, but we don't want them to play the part of dwarf, fictional dwarf? You know what I think? And I'm just going to put this out there, and here's why. I like Peter Dinklage just fine. I think he's a fantastic actor. But I think he's a little, what the Hawaiians call high maka maka.
Whoa, easy with that word.
Oh, sorry. What the native Polynesians of the Pacific.
Much better. Thank you.
I think he really was just like, I want to be the most famous dwarf of them all. And then he looked into the magic mirror, and the mirror was like...
you got it wrong. First, you have to get a couple of boxes, then you could look at the magic mirror.
Why do I feel like I'm having such a hard time hearing what you're saying? Maybe I should start wearing headphones. Maybe I should get hearing aids, because I'm an old person. I'm sorry, I'm a person of age.
Well, what I said is first he had to go get a couple of boxes, then he was able to look at the mirror.
Yeah, right. There wasn't a step stool handy. For those of you who think I'm reaching into Cobra's lap, I'm not. I know it looks like that.
He's petting my thigh, and I kind of enjoy it.
So I got some Red Bulls so that I could have a little pep in my step. during this podcast because
Is that,
last
is
week
that what we're
was.
calling it now? Red Bull?
So I did Red Bull. Yeah, I want to do Red Bull because I wanted to go full sugar, and I don't like the green monsters or the full flavor monsters. So, but
Mine
this
is
is the
sugar-free, but
coconut
whatever.
Red Bull. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag please sponsor me. And it's the coconut.
Red
It's the
Bull. If you want to know anything about coconuts, hit me up.
Yeah.
Just all I'm gonna say.
See, he was born in a volcano and grew up in a coconut tree. So, you ever seen Moana? And they're all like, "We use all the parts of the tree." He was like, "Hey, that's my home, bitches."
Yeah, had to go find another one after those fuckers. It ain't easy. It's expensive nowadays, man. It costs you an arm and a leg for a tree.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. I have that issue here actually. Because the trees here are all infested with alligators and crocodigators and whatnot, so we don't really climb trees.
We call those pets.
Yeah, all the snakes and alligators in Hawaii.
No. There's only one snake. Only one.
That's right. And he'll tell you all about it.
What about the Hawaiian viper?
What?
That is my offspring.
Such a hard process to try and say. Your offspring, what? Is she in the chat? She hasn't been around in a while. I haven't heard from her.
Aolis was bringing her up.
What?
Well, then you're not the only snake.
That's true.
How do you know she's in Hawaii?
Good point. That's good. She might be in Motunui. She's like, Maui, this is my island.
Look, Aolis, if I wanted to don't know anything from you, I'd ask you about big backpacks, okay?
Blue Panda says, I'm pretty sure he either used a genie wish to be a dwarf for those movies, or he just concentrated and became an actual dwarf. They're actually both very possible.
So he went and saw Will Smith?
As he slapped him down. I get it.
Because the genie.
Oh, no. We don't talk about that, Aladdin.
We went very different directions with that.
Listen, I like Will Smith. I like almost every single movie I've ever seen him in. That ain't one of them.
I've never even seen it, so I can't give you an opinion on it.
Yeah. Nobody will ever be the genie outside of Robin Williams. God rest his soul.
No. Nobody could ever replace Robin Williams in anything he's done.
No, obvious. He was a unique individual. You know what? I was about to say, we're really veering off of the topic, but are we though? Content creation is really everything that involves. From a business standpoint, it's a product, right? It's movies, it's TV shows, it's what we're doing right now. When we talk about content creation, obviously everyone kind of leans towards the internet content creation, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and all the stuff that goes on nowadays, You know what I mean? So, what?
I'm still reeling over that AI thing, the NPC thing.
Have you never seen that? So I was mentioning this to Cobra, and he was saying he'd never seen it.
Yeah, I'm watching evil back and forth like a ball or something. It's just weird.
Well, yeah. Well, look, if you look at I don't know. I kind of see it more like the it's the NPCs, right? So they're in games where they all kind of just do the but it's supposed to look like they're the realistic moving, which is obviously
it's bad enough. I don't like dealing with NPCs in actual games. I don't want to deal with them on TikTok.
Well, hey, you know what? It's just like Almighty Senpai says. Everybody else is just an NPC.
Yeah, and like I said,
Their opinion doesn't matter.
Content creation is an RPG. There's different skill trees for everything.
Right. So, I do kind of wish that we had Prez available. He always has some really good insight when it comes to things like the business side of things. And when you talk about content creation, you really are talking about business in general. You got some of the top content creators out there, are some of the richest people alive. I mean, Mr. Beast is throwing out millions of dollars for random crap. You know, you got Linus Tech Tips, who's out there basically sponsored by every tech company that he possibly could be.
He's shilling for every company out there.
Shilling. Yeah, okay.
Look, I got on his nerves and it was funny, okay?
I know, I saw that. We got an ad break coming up here, so we're going to go ahead and let you run through that for the next minute and a half while we gather our thoughts. Ready, set,
I'm going to have a cigarette while we're at it.
go. That content should probably have not been. Oh, she's referring to Aladdin.
I think she is. I just saw that.
I think I'm not getting the ad on my screen. Are you guys getting the ad?
I'm not getting
You won't
that. What? But I don't. I have the stream up and I don't see it.
See, there are some content creators like myself that just
Hey,
don't
maybe
know
we're
what the
just
hell
not
they're
getting
doing,
that.
which is, you know, that's
See,
fine.
this is the effect of content creation on society. We're expecting things to pop up that never show up.
There
Sounds
are,
like my
I DM'd you an example of an NPC stream.
Yeah, I'll watch it later. I have a feeling I'm gonna want to start a 12 gauge after that.
no, but you definitely want to be drunk to see it. So bust
I'm
out
halfway
the
there.
ad break. Oh, now the break's going. Why is it doing this? It was like ad break starts in, and now it just popped up with the ad break in progress, which I still don't
Apparently
see one.
Twitch
So
doesn't know how to count.
Twitch, you are hurting my feelings right now because
You
how
have
am I
feelings?
supposed to have an actual ad break if you're not? Just give me the ad break. Just kidding, guys. We don't do the ad breaks because we want to make money. We do the ad breaks because one, they break things up a little bit and give me a chance to go, what the hell was I talking about? And for two, Twitch says I have to, so I'd go.
Look, there's nothing wrong with being ad sponsored, okay? Everybody's got to make that 26 cents an hour.
I'm really rolling in it now.
Yeah, I mean, either you're gonna get the 26 cents here or work at a sweatshop in China. I mean, you know.
Well, I mean, look, compared to what I get on my OnlyFeet page, you know, which big shout out to onlyfeet.com because I am doing a huge live stream right now underneath my desk. You're welcome.
I can't help it if I'm the only one supporting your page. Okay, I can only afford so much.
You might have noticed that I stubbed my toe. It was bleeding a little bit. I thought that might be a turn on. Some people are turned on by that kind of stuff. It's
Yeah, I
that
just
kind of
wish it was-
content that really.
I
It's
just
my
wish you would
face.
have exposed that the stray hairs are wigging me out.
The stray hairs on my toes, yeah. I mean, I actually
Mhm.
curled them for you. I thought you'd appreciate that. I look
I thought I was looking
pretty
at
for
Fiddle's
you.
feet for a minute.
Hey, Olis, do me a
I'm
favor and
comfortable.
look up the definition for content.
Oh,
then,
okay.
Then we'll discuss the creation of content.
Okay, so while we wait for him to get the definition of content, okay,
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Or me, yeah. Shoot.
Yeah.
How does a rock pee?
How does it rock? What?
Pee.
E?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Dwayne Johnson.
Say it again.
Dwayne's it's Johnson.
But That's how
Anyway,
the
that's
rock
crazy.
peas.
All right, so do we have the definition now?
Yeah. So there's 4 different definitions of content.
I want them all. I've got to
Yeah.
catch them all.
So
I
it's
only accept the
something
correct one.
contained, usually plural.
Things contained. All right, sure.
the topics or matter treated in a written work, the principal substance, such as written matter, illustrations, or music offered by a website.
Wow, only by a website, huh?
To that definition. There's also the content or satisfied, which is spelled exactly the same. And then there's to content someone, which is to appease their desires. So I think we're focused on
Appeasing people's desires, sure.
So the content, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't want to make assumptions. I was thinking we can talk about things in a box.
Right, let's talk about things in a box.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
talk about
We're in a
particular-
jar.
Hold up, you didn't tell me I needed
A
a box
jar's
for this.
contents, the drawer's contents. It's interesting if you think about it. It makes sense that content on the internet would be called such. Because if you think of the internet as a big jar that just you throw everything in, there's a whole lot of content.
Yeah, Blue Panda wants to explore the definition of creation as well. So if you don't mind looking that up for us, that way we can combine the two and summon Captain Planet.
Okay, she's using words I don't understand here.
So creation is the
homonym?
action or process of
All right, go ahead,
the
Alex.
creation is the action or process of bringing something into existence. Or it's a thing which has been made or invented, a creation.
Right, that's a different word form, sure.
Yeah. Bringing into of existence of the universe, especially when regarded as an act of God. The Big Bang was the moment of the creation and therefore the work of God. So there's that definition of creation.
Wait a second. Hold on. That defined the Big Bang as the work of God?
Yes.
Interesting.
What dictionary are you looking at? I'm just curious.
A Mormon
This
one.
is Merriam-Webster. Oh, wait. No. This is Oxford.
Oxford, okay.
Interesting.
I want to look that up because I'm actually very interested in theories of religions and whatnots, and so I've never heard that before. You very rarely will hear a creationist
That was
agree
in
with-
quotations. That was a use of the word, although it was not.
Isn't
putting
that
it
always
definitionally.
interesting how people who don't believe in God will just throw that word around like willy-nilly? Like, you don't believe in him, why do you keep talking about him? Or her, or it, or, whatever your particular flavor of
Forgetting
religion may allow.
There's lots of flavors out there.
There's what?
There's lots of flavors out there.
There are, yeah. My favorite religion is climate religion.
I don't think I'm adopted with that one.
You gonna what?
I don't think
Yeah, I
I'm
don't know if
adopted with
I'm-
that one.
I don't know how content I am with that.
Let's talk about the content of climate religion.
Oh, okay.
Let's not do that. I'm just playing. What were we talking
Okay.
about?
Pretty good, 'cause
You
that's
want to
something I
have your
no idea what
religion
that is.
episode real bad.
I want to get existential.
Another big word. What the hell, man?
It's all right, Cobra. We'll catch you up to speed. You'll definitely be on that episode because I want to learn all about Maui and babe, what are the other names of the Hawaiian gods? Yeah, really.
I mean,
Ku. Oh, Ku's the war god. I like Ku. Ku makes me happy. Pele. Pele's the fire one. She's like, Cobra knows that one well because they lived together for a little while.
What?
not one of my brightest moments of my life.
Well, she's kind of a hothead.
Yeah.
So, content creation. What's your favorite kind of content creation? And you can say porn. It's okay. I mean, that's content. It's created.
And I kind of feel like I'm obligated to admit that now at this point, but
So not porn.
why?
Then. No. I mean, porn outside of my onlyfeet.com page.
Oh, okay, yeah, then fine, yeah, it's porn.
Okay.
I love animation personally.
Yeah.
Animated
Animated porn.
No.
I'm starting to put the pieces together now.
Ah, yes, it all makes sense in your
You
own mind.
cartoons like to rub together. I got it.
Ooh. You guys think I'm offending Panda there. Listen, Panda,
have a tongue.
in case you didn't catch the disclaimer, I encourage you to rewind and listen to it again. Just kidding. Love you, sis.
Anything goes.
Everything goes. I expect this. I know you do. I'd apologize, but I'm
Oh.
not sorry, though.
All right, that's it. She expects this. That means I have to go off the rails to do something unexpected.
No, she expects this, not that. Whatever
This,
that
that,
may or may
what?
not be. I don't know.
I'm lost.
Actually, you know what? I'm curious.
Can
I
you-
want to
can you
see
stop
just
pointing
how
your
far
fingers
off the
so
rail.
close to me?
You know what? Do me a favor. I want you to go as far off the rails as you can while staying on topic. Let's see it. Oh, wait. I'll
Yeah,
even
there was
lean
that,
over and
that,
lay
that
my head
one
on your
content
shoulder while
creator
I'm at
that.
it.
Yeah. No, go ahead. There was that one content creator that got banned from Twitch because she was getting railed during her stream.
You're so snuggly.
Well, yeah, everybody knew that.
If liking women makes me gay, then
I was just waiting for that
yeah,
one.
yeah, I'm
Thank
gay.
you. It had to be
I'm all
Panda.
the way gay.
All the way
Yeah,
gay.
we
I'm
knew it was coming.
completely homosexual.
We knew it was
100%.
coming.
In every imaginable way, if that's what it means to
Stop
be
grabbing that
gay.
Fucking pin. Just pulling it away at the last second.
I did because I know you like to play with my nose hairs, and that's kind of weird.
Well, just no. I like to pluck them. There's a difference. I just can't handle it when they're waving when you're breathing.
Fantastic. I like the way it kind of tickles in my nose, though. You know, you're breathing out your nose, and it kind of just.
If it's in your nose, I don't care. I hate looking at it.
I get it. I feel you. I feel you. What about you, Aolis? What's your favorite type of? You said animation, like a particular type of animation. I was just joking about the porn thing. I know.
Oh no, I'm guessing it's hentai.
I know you've only ever, been in porn movies, like when you were a
Generally.
young cartoon.
Very,
I know you
very
grew out of that.
successfully,
So
might I?
It's been a
Might I
long
add?
time.
it's been a
No,
long
I really
time.
like anime. I think the best movies to come out in a very long time were the Spider-Verse movies. I think they were fantastic. I think they told excellent story through the animation. I think it's
Okay.
really, really cool.
I think Cobra wants to have a debate about that.
No, I don't even want to talk about it.
You seem pretty uncomfortable with that statement you just made.
Yeah, I just don't care for the Spider-Verse.
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Context of the story, especially the second one, was pretty bad because they made Peter Parker out to be a lazy SOB. So,
Aolis, do you want to rebut that?
Yeah, I mean, that I certainly didn't read it that way at all. The second one especially, he seemed like a hardworking father to the point of bringing his daughter to work with him. So that's an interesting take to see him as lazy. Now with in the first movie, the entire point was that he was a Peter Parker who had been completely beaten down by life and had essentially given up. Which,
wait,
if you read the comics, comic book
which one was
writers,
the first one?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider.
Okay, that's what we're talking about, right?
No,
you
he said it's
mentioned
the second one.
both.
He was pointing out that it was a different Peter Parker in the second one than in the first one.
And now I'm
No,
confused 'cause I was
no,
talking
it's the
about
same Peter
first one.
Parker. So in the
Oh.
first one,
Clearly, I never
Um,
saw it. Carry on.
Peter
I don't-
Parker was very much beaten down by life, and his character arc was to be coming back from that, to become the Spider-Man that he once was. If you've read the comics, comics love beaten down Peter Parker. And
used to like
actually,
reading
what happened to
comics.
what actually happened to him in the movie there actually happened in the comics, with his wife leaving him and him becoming extremely depressed, and then eventually him having a moment where he had to come back and realize that he has to be Spider-Man and not just a guy in a suit with the powers, but become truly Spider-Man. So
So essentially, it was a long, drawn-out telling of Uncle Ben's famous words: "With great power comes great responsibility." I mean, come on now.
In a very, very well told story.
Yeah, but I mean, it would have been interesting. It would have been a much faster paced thing to do. To just have a flashback of Uncle Ben dying. And he goes, "With great power comes great responsibility." Okay, that's.
But
now
sometimes
he-
it's not that
now he
simple
learned
for
something.
people.
I don't know, man. Comics after the mid '90s just went downhill.
Here's the thing, because you could say that about anything, right? You could say that about any film. Well, it could just be made a lot simpler if they just did X, Y, Z. You know,
Well,
if there
if-
wasn't conflict, the movie would be a lot easier.
You got
Yeah, but
real
you were
loud
talking.
there. Oh,
You're specifically talking about a character that literally that was the entire beginning. Just having to learn what these powers granted to him meant, because and through the famous words of his uncle, and so to rehash it again, you know, at some point in time, it seems so repetitive.
He didn't lose the lesson that with great power comes great responsibility. The problem was his inability to balance that with his own life, right?
Well, welcome to
He
fucking
took that
life.
responsibility so far that he lost his wife. He lost
Yeah.
his normal life because the responsibility of being Spider-Man. That was the point.
Yeah, that's literally every person out there. I mean, come on.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's
And
just
every
because-
person has to
I'm not-
learn.
Yeah, I'm not interested in reading comics about that shit. I want to see guys fighting. I want to see, I want to see Venom. I want to see Spider-Man kicking Doc Ock's ass. I'm not interested in, his marriage life.
And that's fine. I would rather hear a story about a well-developed character who
That's why you read
then
books.
gets to beat up Doc Ock. Which
Nah,
is
that's why
super
you. That's
cool.
why you read books, man.
oh,
right.
Aolis doesn't read. His eyes aren't real.
That's true. My eyes aren't real.
Okay, fine. Download it.
They're drawn on.
Download it
Hey.
in a PDF and just upload it into your brain.
Hey, outside of topic of conversation, do you guys watch podcasts or listen to podcasts, I should say?
No.
do.
I don't like
Fellas?
hearing opinions that are other than my own.
Wouldn't want to live in a echo chamber.
No. I live in a bubble.
Well, that's different. You live in a bubble. You wouldn't want to live in an echo chamber, right? Just
No,
keep
I
your
have
own
enough
ideas to yourself,
I got enough tinnitus. I don't need echoes.
right? On that note, I've got another dad joke for you. Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense.
Nope.
It was intense.
How do you know? Yeah, how do you know a joke is a dad joke?
I don't
It's
know.
apparent.
It's
Oh.
apparent. That's great. Aolis, what podcast do you listen to?
I listen to all sorts, man. I listen to a lot of podcasts from gamers, commentary type YouTubers. I used to listen to a lot of political podcasts.
If anybody's wondering, Aolis is
All
a
over the place.
right winger. Like, he's a total conspiracy theorist. Like, if he was a real person, he would live in the backwoods of West Virginia. He'd have like most of his teeth missing, and he'd wear a tinfoil hat. So just so you know, that's his political.
So what's funny about
affiliation.
that is one of
Wait,
my
he
favorite
doesn't?
podcasts is the Some Ordinary Gamers podcast, which one of their regular guests is a guy named Wendigoon. He's my favorite guest they have on there. He lives in West Virginia. He's a total conspiracy guy who lives in a bunker. And
Told
it's
you.
fantastic every time.
Makes me think of the Red Green Show back in the day. I'm a man, but I can change
I can change.
if I have to, I guess.
I don't change for shit.
I don't want to change my pants.
Can I change my
Mm,
pants?
Raise
That's
your
up to
hand if
you.
you think I'm actually wearing pants.
I can tell you right now, it's not pants.
I am
He's
not
wearing
raising my hand.
boxers.
Yeah,
They're
but you
plaid
know
in
because you're
color.
watching my only feet, so you can tell.
Guys, I can scratch my nose now.
No, you cannot. You're a liar.
I can.
You're
I
only
can.
saying that because we can't see it, and therefore.
Rather, I can theoretically scratch my nose. My new model has the ability to move all of its body parts.
We're gonna have to see that sometime.
Like Playboy model?
I don't think I'm ready
Anyway,
for that in my life just yet, though. So I'll have to have it another time. Alert! Lol, wait, what? Alert what? Panda, what happened? Panda said alert. You need a Dada TSC sound. Alite. Alert. Lol. Aolis, I'd love for you to translate that for me.
Could you translate that into pigeon? I'd appreciate it.
You need
Wait.
a
Oh,
alert.
she's talking to you now. You have hands, Aolis?
Do you have
Of all
hands? I have a
people,
knife,
you'd
too.
think you would know this.
Right? You produced a little cartoon child.
You
there.
don't need hands to do that.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna say it anyway. I showed this to you last night. You should know.
Whoa,
It's
whoa,
like,
whoa, whoa,
"Look
whoa,
at
whoa, whoa, whoa,
me."
whoa.
He's like, hey, look
What?
at this.
You showed what to who?
Hmm?
Look, ma, no hands. Da-da.
It's- It was just like,
Oh,
does this look like a
didn't.
clock to you?
I think I get what you're saying. Didn't. Yeah, you're right. I do need that.
Okay, okay.
The pun drums.
I-
Yeah, pun drums. Is that what they're called?
So I,
Pun
said, I
drums?
explained that. I said.
Isn't it called
I
a
said
rim shot?
What?
I didn't hear you because I couldn't stop thinking about your hands. All
I said,
over.
don't they call that a rim shot?
Oh, sorry. You said a rim shot. My bad. Yeah.
No, not
they-
rim job, a rim shot.
Nah.
Oh,
Whoa.
Milkman and I
Lord.
both heard you wrong.
Good
Whoa.
Lord. Get your
Back
minds out of the gutter.
Back to the topic
That's
at hand.
crazy.
That is not the kind of content we're talking about. Ugh.
Maybe not the kind of content you're talking about.
Oh my goodness. Empty those contents in your mouth. Ugh.
Oh gosh.
Pardon me while I up Chuck. Ah.
Hey, what's up, Chuck?
What is next? We got a oh gosh from Panda. That's a sign that we need to move on from that. So let's see. We got podcasts. We got blog. Look, guys, did anybody read blogs back in the day? Are blogs still a thing?
That required reading, which
Blogs are
yeah,
still a
no.
thing. Absolutely.
I know you did a blog back in the day, Aolis. You want to tell us about your blog?
Ooh, I just had a little game reviews blog for a while. That actually led into me streaming.
So it's kind of like a gateway drug.
Kinda,
Like that.
yeah. I actually
Yeah.
would like to go back to doing that for. I would like to go back to doing that if I had time. It was a lot of fun. I really
Is that
enjoyed
even
writing
read those
reviews.
anymore?
Look, if somebody as old as Cobra gets online and is like, I'm not reading that.
I still get traffic on that blog.
Is that right?
I think
I
didn't know it
haven't
was
posted
even live
anything
still.
on it in like 6 years. Yeah.
What's the URL? Let's throw it out there. See if we can get some of the fans of the podcast here to check
Pretty
it out.
good.
He's good. I'll put it up for y'all later.
Yeah, I wanna
I
see
do
this.
also. I didn't do this earlier, but Cobra, I just want to say I like your hat. You know, you made the right choice, I think.
Yeah, I never go anywhere without the hat. Gotta protect from the UV rays, you know?
Yeah, coming from Iron Mouse's eyes there.
Hey, it was a long walk over here, okay? I didn't want to get sunburned.
I get you. I get you. So does anybody know that? I don't know how to lead into this because this one blew my mind. Okay, while I was looking up, like content things, I wanted to go into the past and all of that, and so I went a little bit into my past, and the very first content that I really experienced, before YouTube even, was MySpace.
Oh god, now I'm dating myself.
Do you know that MySpace is still a thing?
Yep. It
Yeah.
is.
I was like, dude, no way MySpace even still exists. So I went to myspace.com and it was like there, and it was like a, modern site. It doesn't look so much like social media the way it used to, but it's
That's meant for
obviously
music now.
geared specifically towards, music and things like that. But what?
Yeah.
Did you have a MySpace page back in the day? You still have a MySpace page, don't you, Cobra?
I'm naughty.
He does. I knew it.
Yeah, I had a MySpace. I mean, come on. That shit came out when I was in high school? College?
College.
Oh, fuck.
College.
Holy shit.
What? 2002, right?
Yeah,
I wrote
right
all this
before the
down
last
somewhere.
one.
I actually, believe it or not, people, I had notes for this episode. I'm not using any of them. 2003. There we go. So this was my note on it because I was doing all of this from memory. So I was like, okay, let's talk about platforms or you know, types of content. I was like, okay, blogging. And I was like, okay, Google's got YouTube and Blogger, which, by the way, Blogger is actually still a thing as well. I didn't know that because I didn't figure anybody
That's what
reads
my blog
anymore.
was run off of.
Well, yeah, I figured that's probably the case. And then I put on the platform formerly known as Twitter, which is now X.com. There's a whole controversy about that. You know, like everyone's like, "Oh, what a terrible rebranding! Elon should be boycotted for changing the name of the company that he bought for billions of dollars."
Right, because, you know, it's wrong to do stuff with something you bought.
Right? How
I think the
dare you?
rebrand is dumb and useless, but also he can do what he wants. Like,
Elon is the world's best troll, right? He knew people would react this way. It's why he did it.
When you're a billionaire, it's easy to do.
the
He's
man
got
has been
that-
wanting to
he's-
make a company with the name X for a very, very long time. He
That's-
Look,
finally did it.
he
True.
named the first 3 cars in Tesla's sex, okay? Man's
Yep.
got fuck you money. He don't give a shit what anybody thinks.
Can you explain that one a little further for me? I'm not sure our
You
viewers.
didn't know about the Tesla? You didn't know the Tesla thing? So the first car he made was the Model S. Then they had the Model 3. Then he had the Model
And the
Y. And
Model-
the reason he had the Model 3 was because he could not use E because Ford had the
Had the
rights
E
to it.
for the electric
So he
ones,
made
yeah.
it. So it was S3 S3X sex.
And Y, so it's actually sexy.
Yeah.
Because you got Model Y now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The man has I think doesn't he have like Asperger's or something? But the dude,
Does
he
listen?
knows how to fucking troll people.
Does he make all of these decisions though? I mean, look, no enormous company has the CEO or one of its board members or whatever sitting down and being like, you know what, we're gonna name it this. I mean,
in
there's
his
a
case, he
team.
does make a lot of these decisions.
Yeah, he does. He's
All right,
the largest
okay.
shareholder, so what he says goes.
Oh, that
So
makes
that
sense.
said, did you hear the new tagline for X?
Yeah, no, I saw it. It was "Let's chat" or something like that, right? Let's talk.
No. No, it's so much worse.
All right, let's hear it.
What?
It's Blaze Your Glory.
I like it.
I hate that.
I like it.
That makes me uncomfortable in so many ways.
It's so stupid.
That's the whole point.
Blaze
Oh my
your
gosh.
glory.
Oh my gosh, Moist Critical said it sounded like something a 2004 anime character would say as a tagline.
I'm gonna say this though, it's not worse than Moist Critical. What the hell kind of a name is that?
Oh, he made his username when he was 14. He has an excuse.
All right. I'll give you- yeah, but Elon's still 14 in his head, so there's that.
I was gonna say this guy sounds like he has Asperger's.
He doesn't. He's great, man.
Um,
Maybe to some.
but
That's the whole thing with content creation, right? You have people that like you, people that don't like you.
that's true.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll
You
come back to
definitely say with a name like that.
we'll come back to the
Gosh, it
Twitter
sounds like a
thing.
progression of Xbox.
Yeah, saw that as well.
It's a thing.
Ooh,
It sounds
sick
like he's
burn,
naming
Panda.
companies based off of Xbox gamer tags.
Look, if anybody's ever watched Family Guy, would know the joke about Xbox.
I don't watch Family Guy. I only watch
Oh.
documentaries and historical fictions,
Well,
Yeah,
that's
like
how you
Game
learn-
of Thrones.
like
Is that how you
Doctor
learned
Who,
about me? That explains a lot.
Jack Reacher.
What is he reaching for?
Anything really. He's just what he
Her,
does. He's actually a
apparently.
lot. I think that he's related to Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger, hanging from a cliff,
Hanging from a cliff.
and that's
and
why
that's
he's
why
called
he's called
Cliffhanger.
I'm sorry.
Not to be
What?
confused with his rival, Just in Time.
Just in time,
Sorry.
right? Which is actually Justin Timberlake. In case you didn't know.
It,
No.
Listen, learning
No.
new things every day.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell is
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake?
That's what I said.
Timberland? You know,
Timbaland. No.
knows the way to the top of the chart.
But as I continued on in my list here, my next one was MySpace 2003, and keep in mind this was off of the top of my head, so I wrote it down, and then so I wrote in parentheses defunct, and I was like, yeah, of course it's defunct. And I'm like, but is it though? And that's when I googled it, and I wrote, OMG, MySpace still exists. So that's actually what it says in my notes here. And then Facebook came out in 2004, and then China invented TikTok, and everything else just disappeared.
Did it really?
Nope.
No. Do we have to talk about Kick? So it's called Kick, one that everybody wants to be on now.
I'd like to kick that subject.
Kick it down the road
Kick.
for
Kick's
another day.
interesting.
Yeah, because everybody's running to it, pretending they're going to make money.
Well, that's what they're all doing there anyway, right? They're all the gambling streams and whatnot.
All the
Not
people that
necessarily.
have gotten contracts, all the ones that have signed exclusive contracts with Kick, have been doing more of the gambling content.
So apparently, certain people who have gotten contracts with Kick, part of their contract is gambling streams. However, signing with Kick, there is no requirement of gambling, and you can even turn off gambling advertisements for your stream.
Or at least that's what they tell you.
I don't know what that means.
I don't
That's what
care.
used to tell you
Like
to turn off
I
ads,
don't
so-
understand why that's such a big deal for everybody. Like I get it, like Twitch doesn't allow gambling on stream and stuff like that, which to me it's like
Well,
whatever.
Because the whole reason Twitch did that was because they were worried about government coming in and passing laws because of the fact that there are so many minors on it, and they didn't want gambling being shown to minors, just like how they're. I got an ad. Anyways,
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say we
we're-
got an ad going on here, so maybe I don't get ads when I'm on my own thing here. So
you're not
You
going to
don't.
get it because it's your stream.
hey, Ellis, you seeing an ad too? Oh, you're a mod. No,
Yep.
mods see ads.
Mods the ads.
See it? We see ads.
Let's just hang out then.
We're chilling. May Vine rest in peace.
Chillin'.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that in a second
Ooh,
when we
woo.
come back.
No ad for Panda. What the actual garbage is that? Twitch, you're
Well, she
messing
just-
me up. I'm leaving. I'm
She
going to
started
Kick.
Because Panda is on mobile, so her ads will show up differently.
Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing.
What about Spank.com?
Spank.
What?
What?
No, is that not a streaming
No.
platform?
Is
I
it?
don't.
Not one that I've heard of.
I don't know. Maybe you should look it. Don't do that. I'm sure it's
I
terrible.
feel like I shouldn't.
I feel like you shouldn't. Yeah. So, the streaming content. So,
Hold on.
you know,
Before
effect.
the,
Look,
hold
Go,
on.
what?
Hold on, before the commercial comes back, did you give Panda her 200 points for her redemption?
I have not given anybody anything. That was on you, bro.
I'm gonna do that now because we were talking.
She's redeemed a few. She redeemed several sounds earlier on as well.
Okay, I'm gonna check then.
So she got 200 for wow. Ayla's got 200 for wow. And then she got 200 for I'm gay. And
Right.
for the ooh just now. No, you did the ooh. That was one of your
Yeah, I
songs.
did.
Never mind. I take that back.
Okay, so we're up to date. We're up to date.
I said Rip Vine. First off, did you guys have any experience with Vine whatsoever? That was more of my generation.
I don't know Vine at all. Why don't you explain to us what Vine is? Or was,
Yeah, so
I
Vine
should
was the
say.
predecessor to TikTok. TikTok was originally Musical.ly, and it was considered a clone of Vine. But what Vine
Did China
was,
own it?
No, China did not own it.
Okay, so Vine is like TikTok's granddaddy. No, MySpace is
Yeah.
TikTok's granddaddy. Vine would be.
So
Go on.
Vine died because they had no money to do servers and stuff because they refused to run ads, which, while honorable, led to the downfall of their.
Well, yeah,
entire
I mean,
platform.
you got to be able to pay for what you're doing.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
couldn't pay. They didn't pay creators, obviously, and so. But Vine was hilarious. The real fun thing about Vine is set up just like TikTok, except that videos were limited to 6 seconds, which means you had to be funny. You had 6 seconds to be funny, and so Vine content, in my opinion, was generally higher quality than
That's-
a lot of the funny TikTok videos you see.
I got
It
6
was
seconds to
really,
be
really
funny. I do that every
You got
night.
6 seconds to be funny, so only the funniest survived on Vine.
Yeah.
So it
I
was
did
pretty
it.
good.
Why did it
every
have to
night.
be funny? I
I'm good.
thought you said it was about music.
So it was no. TikTok was originally an app called Musical.ly, and it was considered a clone of Vine.
TikTok was Musically. Okay, that's a name I've heard now I think about it. Y'all have to
Never
look
heard of it
up
myself.
Vine compilations on YouTube. Should we do that? Should we do that right now, guys? Should we look up
They're very
Vine
funny.
compilations on YouTube? I feel like I'm gonna
Um,
get a lot of dings for
Probably.
yeah, that's the only thing I
Vine did
would be
not care
afraid
about
of.
copyright, so there was a lot
Musical.ly
of
was-
copywritten music.
Weird lip syncing first. Glad that stopped. Panda didn't like Musically.
That's because Musical.ly was horrible.
Okay, all
Um,
right.
So Musical.ly became TikTok, but they were basically a clone of Vine. But what's really interesting, speaking of X and Twitter and Elon Musk has been talking about bringing back Vine.
And just
Why?
self-funding it or actually bringing in ads?
Wait, why would
Who
you bring
owned
back
Vine?
Vine
Didn't
when-
Vine wasn't Vine like owned by Microsoft or something?
No, Vine was owned by just like 2 random dudes, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, what do I know? Nothing, obviously.
I mean, from the last when he gave an interview, Musk said he wants to bring content creation to Twitter. So I don't know. Maybe that's what he meant. Maybe
He
that's what he's thinking.
speaking of not Twitter but X, I'm blue check certified or whatever it's called
Nice.
now.
I
That's
thought you were
right,
gonna pay
really-
for mine too.
I
but,
paid
you know,
Elon
whatever.
Musk $8 so that I can get that blue thing next to my name. I don't even use Twitter that much. I just wanted to be
Yeah,
able
I was-
to post longer
what-
videos.
But also, depending on the amount of traffic you push, you can get paid from Twitter.
Well, yeah, I mean, you gotta have a lot of traffic. Though. I mean,
Yeah, it's something to work towards.
I'm not here for the money, man. I'm here for the love of the show. I mean, I got
Yeah,
my
but the-
day job that I absolutely love doing day in and day out.
Yeah, but think of it
Dude.
this way: the money you could be making from the show can go back into the show.
Now, I didn't tell you about this, but my money.
Oh, Jiggle?
Sorry.
Tell me
The
about
folds?
your money.
It don't
My
jiggle.
money
jiggle.
don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. It makes me wanna dribble dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6'2" in a compact, no slack. But luckily the seats go back. I got a knack to relax in my mind. I'm sipping some red wine.
Hey,
Hey.
Chihiru-san. I probably pronounced that wrong, but I mean, it's fun to do. What's up? First time chat. So happy to have you here. And now you can see my face, so now you know I really do exist. I'm not a cartoon like my brother. So,
Do you really
Yeah.
exist though?
do I? I mean, I could be AI. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining.
Can we stop that now?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm not
you-
gonna do that anymore.
Yeah. You know what's crazy to me is how much viewership those NPC streams are actually getting.
It's disgusting to me. Okay, there's this one that pops up. It's this dude, and he looks like he's not even trying. He's got like a newspaper wrapped around his shoulders, and he's got like these fake, not like real fake eyelashes, but like paper. Like he cut like paper to look like fake eyelashes. And I'm like, who is watching this garbage? This is not. content it is, but it's terrible. How can you even call it that? I don't like it, guys. I am of an older generation, and I just have to stick to my guns on this one. Grandpa's not going to be coming home without a fight for what he thinks is right there. All right?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
So would you call video games content creation?
Well, I mean, it is a content
Video
that
games,
other people
honestly,
created, but
I don't consider video games content creation. Sorry, I'm reading Pandas. The only NPC person I like is that dancer girl. She's so good, it's uncanny. Oh,
There's
okay,
just
so
one-
she's admitting she likes that kind of crap. Okay, Panda. Yeah, I should have known. I should have known. You know what?
I don't know what's going on.
We were maybe
There's
too
one
quick
girl
in
who
welcoming you into the
does,
family.
There's this one girl who does videos where they're like skits, where she does this NPC character, and they're really funny because it's like
Be lurking what she? Yeah, definitely lurk, baby. Appreciate it. Super duper appreciate it, actually. That's like extra
Hold on.
super duper. I was in the middle of a sentence before I changed what I was saying, wasn't I? What was I saying, guys?
If you don't know, how do you expect us to
Somebody
know?
help Grandpa remember what he was saying.
Look, pretty soon I'm going to put you in the pool so that you can rub the hairs on your legs.
Listen, creepy Uncle Joe, we're not having that. No, sir. No, sir. Nobody's getting in these pants tonight. Sorry, babe.
Aww.
She can't hear me. She's got her noise canceling headphones on. She does that intentionally.
Oh, you weren't talking to me. Okay.
Oh no, if I was talking to you, I'd turn this way. Sorry, baby. You're not getting in my pants tonight. Somebody
Fine.
No, so content creation. You're right, Panda. That is what I was talking about. I do not consider just playing video games content creation. Like recording yourself playing a video game, it's not. But when you add things like live streaming, you know, chat interactions and things like that, that's a little bit different. Or, you know, reviews of games and things like that. But I don't think like just playing games for the sake of watching people play games is content creation.
interesting because so much of content creation started with that, just that.
No, we talked about where
when you
content
talk about, like,
creation started from. It was on a
You're right.
wall.
Yeah,
He was
it started
burned
with
at the
cave
stake.
paintings.
They thought he was a witch.
Yeah.
They were like, what is this madness?
Pissed on his
You're right,
drawing.
I
The
apologize.
critics were like, no, he must die. And he did. That's settled science, my brother.
You're right. My bad. My bad.
Don't
But
argue
But
with
like
no.
me.
the early days of YouTube was a lot of like the first people to get huge on YouTube made skits, right? And then the next group to get huge literally just recorded themselves playing video games. And they had their reaction to it and everything like that, but there was no live interaction with chat. There was no reviewing of games or anything like that. You think about like how Markiplier and PewDiePie got big. PewDiePie was the biggest YouTube channel for years and years and years. And for a lot of that time, that's all he did was just recorded himself playing a game.
Many people don't know this, but I was actually a content creator when I was about 13, 14 years old.
Oh,
Yeah,
Polaroid
I want to
picture.
say it was
Now we don't count.
1998. In fact, I kind of want to sue Mattel because they made a Barbie movie stealing my idea. Because we made the Barbie movie before they ever made the Barbie movie. There's literally only one person in the entire world who understands what I'm talking about right now. And I guarantee you he's not watching this. But
Yeah,
if he
I-
was, he would be laughing his ass off right now. I know it. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Seville. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's one of those inside jokes that's I'm like literally, it's inside of me and now it's outside of me. Goes in and out.
wow.
Next time, leave it in you.
I also once dressed up like the Backstreet Boys and lip synced to one of their songs. It wasn't me though. Other boys did it too. All the boys were doing it. What do you mean gross? What is that supposed to mean? Are you grossing my Backstreet Boys-ness?
Yes.
Understandably. Look, I was like 13, okay? I didn't have pube hairs yet.
Ooh,
Did you
which
ever
kind
have
of
them?
Backstreet Boy?
What kind of Backstreet? Not a back alley boy. That's a different thing entirely. Plus, I think that's an acceptable gender now, so you probably ought to be careful with that.
Hey, be nice. I sexually identify as an 8-10 warthog.
As a what?
8-10 warthog.
Oh, I thought you said a military vehicle, but I heard like a A1 Abrams or M1 Abrams or whatever that is, but you were going for the flying kind, which is also cool. You identify as an alley. Guess that works. Sometimes, Panda, I'm wondering if we're having the same conversation.
So
I
does
never
she.
know what kind of conversation I'm having. That's why I'm here.
Not sure how I feel about the music that's going on right now. I ain't vibing. Am I vibing? Guys, am I vibing? Chat, am I vibing?
I don't know. Are you vibing?
I don't know. Are
don't
you
think I'm
vibing?
I'm not vibing.
Ellis, are you vibing?
Panda's not sure. I'm not sure. Nobody's sure. All right. Well, nobody's sure, so we're not vibing. That's fine. We don't have to vibe. So effects on society, guys. All I can think of when I think of content creation's effects on society is cat videos, and how our collective IQ dropped by like 30 points.
I don't see how that's possible since I don't even have 30 points.
It's an average. You're an outlier.
Ah, okay, got it.
I've always found it interesting how mainstream media cannot fathom internet culture.
Well, that means they'd have to actually look at it.
Well,
Just because they're looking
it's beyond that. It's not that they can't fathom it. It's that they'd rather it didn't exist. It's taking their viewership. It's taking their power and their money, which are the two things that mainstream media needs to continue existing.
Look, don't
They
take my
need to
money,
be
whatever
relevant. What's that?
you do. I want to be relevant. I want to make money. Just don't take my money.
Just keep wearing that hat, man. You're gonna be relevant in no time.
It's hot. Trying to keep my head cool.
People will think you've got an IQ at least, 3% higher than it is.
Yeah, it's like five points.
Cobra's really good at Apex Legends, guys, so just go watch him.
What is?
We get a shout out to Cobra in the friggin' chat. Yo.
Oh, the cat videos. Panda's right. Cat videos. I used to like cat videos on YouTube.
Cat videos and funniest. Now hold on. Are you talking about like FHV, like or AFV, America's Funniest Home Videos? Is that what it's called?
Yes, the predecessor to all of this.
Dude, if there's one thing that guy did right in his life, it was American Family.
Has he died?
Why can't I think
Oh,
of
yeah, he
the
did.
name of it now? America's Funniest
Bob
Home
Saget?
Videos. There we go. Huh? Bob Saget?
Yeah, I forgot he died. Oh.
Yeah, right here in Florida, actually.
Autoerotic asphyxiation, was it?
I
Nope.
don't remember seeing what
Oh.
the cause of death was, but I think he had stopped doing drugs a while back. What
It
do
was
I know?
what if I remember correctly, it was an overdose, but it was prescription medications that got their effect boosted by the fact that he was drinking that night. And
Well, that's fucked.
yeah,
So you think there's a connection between America's Funniest Home Videos and cat videos? You know what? I don't entirely disagree with that.
that said,
they,
Bob Saget was not the host of America's Funniest Home Videos, so
Sorry, what? Not when you were a kid. He stopped doing it before then.
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
We gotta remember how young this kid is sometimes. I forget
Oh,
you're
yeah, he was
12 years my younger. Yeah, Bob Saget was the friggin' host of America's Funniest Home Videos, and any intelligent person will tell you that.
I forgot he was just
Yes, he
drawn
was.
yesterday.
Yesterday. I mean, I'm not don't mind. That. That
Wait,
makes me
the
pretty.
current host is freaking. What?
Huh?
It's what's his name now, isn't it?
Translate?
Translate.
Yeah,
What?
it's Alfonso Ribeiro.
I
Yeah.
don't even know
duh.
who that is.
Everybody knows that guy. He's the guy in
Carlton
all of
from
those
Fresh Prince.
Spy Kids movies, right?
Nope. It's Carlton from Fresh Prince.
Oh, Alfonso, that's right. Yeah. I forgot that. He hasn't been doing it for very long though. Maybe a couple years. Before it was that other guy that hosts like everything, but I can't think of his name. White dude, you know, typical.
Uh-huh.
Not Drew Carey. Drew Carey does Price is
Tom-
Right.
Tom Bergeron was the host from 2001 to 2015.
Wait, that show still is going on?
Look,
Well,
if people like cat videos on TikTok, then they're gonna like America's Funniest Home Videos. You know what, Panda? I'm gonna go with an agreement on that one. I agree with you. I think probably that was the predecessor to cat videos.
I don't know. There's some pretty funny European videos. I don't know if it.
I'm not being European.
Hey, if you go into the bathroom American and come out American, what are you in the bathroom?
That's yeah.
Three.
What?
European.
Did not realize how long AFHV ran. Yes, it has been running since I was a child.
Started in 1989. Bob
He's-
Saget was the host for the first 8 seasons. Then, let's see, he retired hosting in 1997. They spent 2 years being hosted by also people including Steve Carell, and then they settled on Tom Bergeron in 2001, where he ran with the series until 2015.
Wait, who was doing it
Um,
until 2001?
Various people. They
They
just
just
had
ran it. Okay.
a bunch of different. Yeah.
Alright.
See? Now
It's
that's
probably a good
content
thing that
creation.
Steve Carell didn't do it because he actually got famous shortly after that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, that would have killed my career. Look at Bob Saget.
I mean,
Between The
yeah.
Office and 51st Dates. Was it 51st Dates?
Why would you need so many first dates?
Was he on 50 First Dates?
No, it wasn't 51st Dates. It was.
You're talking about Date Night with what's her name?
No, what the whatever year old virgin. Is it 30 or 40
Oh, 40-year-old version. Yeah.
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 That was his big movie break.
Yeah.
was a movie?
Yeah. Was that before Evan Almighty?
I'm feeling so fucking lost right
Yeah.
now.
But yeah, the Office was his big thing. Steve Carell, man. You don't know Steve Carell?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're
Who's that
just
guy?
talking about the life and times of Steve Carell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A,
He's
a
that,
true
he's that
content creator, if there ever
Content,
was
man.
one.
It's content. You know what?
We just
Comedians.
watched, We
Comedians
just watched
are.
Get Smart last night.
That's right. He was in that new one along with The Rock.
And,
I'm sorry,
and
Dwayne
yeah.
Johnson. Dwayne's is Johnson.
Every time he pees.
Not sure I get that one. I like the midget joke though. I like that one. So, I mean, what other types of content creation is out there, and what kind of effect has it had on society? I mean, one thing is pretty obvious. Okay, content creation exploded in 2020. Everybody and their brothers, sisters, dogs, uncles, second cousins, you know, whatever, decided, hey, I'm the next big thing on Twitch or TikTok or whatever. Like, what's up with that, man?
See, in my case, it was my uncle's, auntie's, cousin's, nephew's brother.
Oh, this brother, he knows. Do you want to know something? I don't consider myself a content creator. I was not a product either of all of this COVID stuff. Like my whole purpose in content creation and doing all this has always been working towards turning the Creators Lounge into something.
This
I
is
never-
Creators Lounge you speak of.
I'll talk about it a little bit later, but
All right.
personally, like, The only reason I started streaming was because it sounded like a fun thing to do, and my little brother was doing it, and we started playing games together well, I was on Xbox at the time, and I was like, oh, okay, hey, that sounds like fun. It'll give me something to do. What?
Then how long after that did Aolis come along?
How long after that? No, Aolis was the little brother. Is currently. I'm not the oldest brother. You know that, right? Like, there's one older than me.
Yeah, I know you're not the oldest cracker in the barrel.
Never been in a barrel, but yeah, I am a cracker. Of course, your people call me Howley, so that's different.
Yeah, but that's derogatory, so we'll overlook that one.
Ha ole, no breath. That's right, because we never did the oni.
Demon?
Oh, brother, man.
No,
Sorry.
that's easy.
I don't know what's happening. I'm having a seizure. Don't mind me.
Do you smell burnt toast?
Do smell? Don't toast.
Smell burnt toast?
I do
How do you know
smell.
if you have any in it?
I heard if you smell fish in your house, one of your outlets is burning.
Oh, I thought that was just my ex.
Your ex is also burning. In hell, that bitch.
I can only hope.
It's a hoedown.
Yeah,
You
I thought
know,
it
if
was
you're a
on the floor.
redneck, if you're at at your senior prom, somebody else hoedown and your date hits the floor.
I thought that was after they trip and somebody gets scared and they yell, "Hey, hold down!"
That also occurs at that moment. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to add. Just about to start here in 4 minutes. So for the next 4 minutes, we're all just gonna stare at the camera. Wait.
Do we not say anything?
I mean, I guess that's up to you. I can't tell you what to do.
What's the course?
What?
We're supposed to watch it?
No. Keep talking. I'm just playing. I'm goofing off. I'm doing that thing. I'm getting awkward because everybody's staring at me. Stop staring at me.
Oh, you're right fucking next to me. What do you expect me to do?
Stop caressing my thigh. Let's start with that. How about?
You started it. You started it.
Yeah, well, some roads don't go both ways. It's called a one-way street.
But they're so soft and supple.
That's true. I've recently had them waxed.
That explains it. Oh, now I got it.
Yeah. Guys, have we driven this point home yet? I feel like maybe we didn't get enough into the what has it done in society.
I mean, everything that came after Gen X, basically.
Everything that came after Gen X did society?
Yeah.
Or screwed
Yeah, I
up
mean,
society?
That's the result. So basically, I mean, you know, now you got people claiming time blindness and shit.
That's one of my favorites. Oh gosh, I want to watch that video again.
Yeah.
They had the audacity to ask me to be there on time. People are so stupid. People are so dumb.
Motherfucker. You start at 8 o'clock, you're asked to be here at 8 o'clock.
Well, here's the thing.
Get fucking fired.
This is at the end of it all. Like, that's my whole thing about content creation. Okay, is you've got like legitimate, cool videos. You got what's his name? King, the guy that does like the
Rodney?
what? Oh, what?
You said
Shush!
King.
Listen, old man. We're talking about the 2000s now.
Okay, so not Martin Luther.
Not him either. No.
Oh, okay.
Aolis, you know who this guy is. He does all the movie magic stuff where my kid watches him too. I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's
remember his
content.
first
That's content creation, in my opinion. Like, you've got all this really like high quality, or even if it's not like super high quality, it's just like you've made something and you can be proud of it, compared to, you know, acting like an NPC on the internet, or fake crying about how somebody called me a her when I'm a them, or some garbage shit like that. You know, like that's not content, but it is what pulls in the views, which is what pisses me off the most. Is like, why are people watching this garbage? Are there any brains left in the heads of American society?
No.
Very few, it seems.
I mean, think back to medieval times. You used to have a village idiot, and everybody used to watch him. Now they're just for everyone else to see.
Everyone's the village idiot now.
Yeah,
they're all the village idiots. What do you do?
It's front and center for everyone to see. You have one person that talks about time blindness. All of a sudden, you have 30 people going, "Oh my god, I suffer from that too."
Oh, somebody said it online. It must be a real thing. You know what? I enjoy watching, like when you've got the fitness like gurus, but you've got the people who are like actually into fitness and know what they're talking about, looking at other people's like
videos are going
knowledgeable videos and just being like, no, this person's an idiot. That's not how biology works. Like, I actually really enjoy that stuff.
Let's also forget the professional
headings for
fitness
content
instructor who on her TikTok said that if you're exercising to lose weight, you're fat phobic.
I heard fitness is actually racist too now. Did you know that? Yeah.
Everything's racist.
It's a product of white supremacy and the patriarchy. Panda, I
feel like we've lost the plot. Where are we going with this?
Was there ever a plot? No.
Panda says, I mean, they watched beheadings for content, and you know what? We kind of still do. And hey, in some countries, like, they really, really do.
Right?
Maybe not as much in this decade, but that's probably because the government can't sell it as well to this younger generation.
Oh no, they still do it in the Middle East.
That's what I'm saying. They just don't publicize it so much anymore. Dude, right around 9/11, all of those videos were always going up. Oh, they're beheading our people, they're chopping heads off all over the place. I'm like, man, propaganda central. Like, if you can't see that this is classic Soviet style propaganda, then you need to go read a friggin' history book. We got a ad break here, so we're gonna cool off the conversation. We're gonna transition here in just a second, though. Aolis, did you have anything else you wanted to say on topic?
Wait, I got a question. Is the topic of communism something that Twitch doesn't like?
Say that again. What was the question?
Is communism a topic that Twitch doesn't like?
No, are you kidding me? There's communists all over Twitch.
Okay, good. I'm just checking. I don't want to go off the rails and find out I derailed the whole fucking train for nothing.
No, 100%. It's fine. Panda says propaganda content creation with a question mark. Look, one of the biggest propagandists in the 20th century was Himmler. Himmler was what?
Did you say Hitler?
Himmler was that was the name, right?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
He's the Nazi propagandist. He's the guy who went into concentration camps and essentially staged like days where everybody's enjoying their time there and playing soccer and having a nice meal and stuff like that. I mean, I guess you could call that the dawn of content creation, because it's essentially taking something that's real and terrible and prettying it up so that people will watch it and like it.
Now, this is something that I had a conversation with Panda about. A lot of people don't understand that propaganda is not necessarily like just what the bad guys do.
Oh, it was Goebbels. I knew that. It was Joseph Goebbels. I'm sorry about that. That wasn't Himmler. That was Joseph Goebbels.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Like, I know the fucking difference.
Well, a lot of people do. You guys don't learn like history outside of Hawaii over there. I understand that. That's fine.
Look, it's not my fault.
It's not. No, it's not.
Were unlawfully taken from us, okay? I demand sovereignty.
See, lawfully is the real question there, because what law would have prohibited it? Just saying. You want to have a conversation about that? Do you want to talk about the annexation of Hawaii in 1893? The Bayonet Constitution signed by the last king of Hawaii? We can talk about that.
It wasn't signed by the last king. It was signed by the queen.
No, it was signed by David Kuhio. Or Kalakaua, sorry. David Kalakaua.
That's right.
Laughed at me because I got his name wrong at first.
Yeah, I was about to laugh a little bit.
It was the princess's brother.
I just want my land back.
You never had any land. Kamehameha gave it to the white people long before any of that happened.
No. Kamehameha gave them slaves in trade for guns to take over the islands.
That's actually true. And built himself a European-style galleon to devastate the other islands. You see what he did to Maui before he even got over to Oahu?
Yeah. It's called warfare.
The rivers ran red with blood. I read the stories. If people think that the Hawaiian people were like this peace-loving, aloha everything, like how tourism is made to be over there, it ain't that, man.
No. We were very willing to fight with each other.
Just like
We have
literally every other society in the world has always been. But
I
we
don't know, man.
digress.
I heard there were some pretty peaceful societies back, but they quickly got taken over.
Yeah, it's like, look, it's like Jordan Peterson says, you have to be capable of being terrible, right, or something like that. Aolis, correct me if I know I'm getting the quote wrong. You have to be capable. If you're incapable of being a terrible, of doing terrible
be
things,
capable of becoming a monster, of being a monster.
and if you're not capable of that, you're going to be the victim of that. So yeah, content creators, the obnoxious ones, mostly do the same kind of conflicts with each other.
Me and Milkman do it all the
Explain,
time.
Panda. I don't know what you mean.
Rage bait.
American propaganda, though technically positive, was definitely propaganda. I wouldn't call it positive. I mean, all through the Cold War, you had, the Red Scare and all of that stuff. I wouldn't call that all positive.
So she's talking about the conversation that we specifically had to do with the what's it called? The picture of the woman, flexing her arm with the, wearing the bandana and all that.
Yeah.
What was that called?
Rosie the Riveter.
Yeah. That's propaganda, but a lot of people don't realize that that's propaganda because that wasn't necessarily bad,
But not only
But
that, it
it's
wasn't
still
even a real
propaganda.
person. Yeah. It was meant to inspire, even though it was propaganda.
Right.
It's the context of the propaganda that makes it good or bad. Just like anything
Well,
else.
no, I wouldn't say the contents of. I'd say the intention of is what makes it good or
Not
bad.
contents, context.
Context, yeah. Context, intentions, kind of the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like why are you doing it? Are you doing it to deceive people for your own nefarious causes?
Of course.
Well,
sorry.
and
I didn't
Almost
admit
always.
nothing.
Or rather,
think
so many
about that
content
with
creators create
symbolism
content
in
based on
general.
other creators' drama. That's true, actually. Also, like you see a lot of people who will, like, they don't even show up on their own, like, videos. It's just a video of them, like, voiceover talking about somebody else's video. Like, that's just so dumb, and that's what I mean. Like when I say like that type of content isn't like, that's not real content creation. You're not creating something new out of it. You're shilling. You're really just doing whatever it takes to get those clicks. You're the cat video. You are the new cat video, and you're not even that cute. Except you, Cobra. You're adorable.
I know I am. Everybody knows I am.
I know. Is news then not content creation? No, news is 100%
news
content creation.
Wait.
But it's also propaganda.
I'm going to respectfully disagree because I'm talking about the intent of news. It's supposed to be reporting on the facts. So it's the content is not being created. It's just being reported on. What we have now, different subject.
I would agree with that.
Is that what it was supposed to be?
Is reporting on
facts?
created content not content in and of itself?
But we're not. But news. The original intent of news wasn't to report on content.
I see
it was
what
to
you're
report
getting
on
at. You guys
vital
are
facts.
you're trying to get me to
I'm
to say
legitimately-
the opposite of what I just said, and you know what? You bring up a good point.
No, I'm legitimately willing to die on this hill that the original intent of news was to report on fact, but it has transitioned from since then into fucking propaganda.
I would say this about news. specifically is, yes, it is reporting on things that are happening and not actually creating the content of what's being reported, but it's doing it in a way that makes viewers interested in what they're talking about. So that's where the content creation, it's like video gamers, okay? You're not content creators until you're adding something to the game.
Yeah, I don't see anybody in the news adding shit to society, but
Well,
we'll move
no,
on from
that's
that.
not what I mean. That's not what I mean as in adding to society. Obviously, everybody knows, don't trust the news networks. Put on your tinfoil hat, go, live in a cave full of red pandas with Aolis over there in West Virginia,
I'm staying in my grass. like
Mountain
that, dude.
Mama.
That's good. Hey guys, we're gonna change subjects here because it's about time that we decide who is our winner for the evening. Cobra, you're looking at the thing on Stream Elements, right?
Refreshing now to get the latest numbers.
Refresh and tell me who is our top diggity dog.
Blue Panda is number 1.
Panda is number one.
Number 1 in our hearts and number 1 in the points.
Number 1 in my heart, that's for sure.
Who's
Closely
number
followed-
2?
Closely followed by I don't know how to say this name. Aolis120.
Close enough.
Who's after that?
Kata, and then me.
Guys.
Look,
Who else
I
is
was
in-
here
who
from the
else is in
start.
chat?
I'm
Who
gonna
else is-
have. I'm gonna
All right,
have
so
fun.
I'm not going to let Aolis pick the picture again for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, he did it this week. Reason number 2, he took an entire freaking week to get it to me.
I actually sent you a picture the day of, and then I said, well, I'll get you a better one.
You did not.
Uh-huh.
Send me a picture the day
Look,
of.
if it
I'm
was on time, it
scrolling
wouldn't
back
be a
right
week.
now. Day of was the 24th. You sent me nothing, you filthy liar.
Okay.
Prez, let me know if what the general gist of.
Oh, you're right. My bad. It was the 28th.
shoot, I
that
missed,
sent the picture.
Missed Prez's message. Scheiße.
Shite. All right, so
Yeah, so let's focus on numero uno. Little Miss Lady Aolis. You get a pick. And I know that you've been raring to do this. I know for sure you've been wanting to participate in this. And you've got exactly 5 minutes to determine what the topic for next week is going to be. And if you can't decide in 5 minutes, then you lose your opportunity. So let's
Sandy, you're not allowed to
see
spit
what
a topic you know that I want.
Ah, she got it
wow.
already. All right, what is it? This better be good. Conspiracy.
No. I said no. I said you're not allowed to pick the topic that I know you know I want.
Nope, too bad. She said it. Can't take it back.
All right,
Hold on. Here's the problem with conspiracy theories, and I am going to vet this one a little bit because conspiracy theories is an enormous pool. So, do you have
have a
like
lot of
a
more
specific
time.
genre of conspiracy theories that you wanted to go with?
Ooh, UFOs.
Because I mean, we can go political, we can go science and space, we can go religion, we can go history. Be as open or as specific as you want. Well, I mean, first of all, don't tell me what to do. Second of all, you want to just leave it as totally general.
Is for her to tell you what to do here.
Huh?
You should do it. Maybe you should do a poll on TikTok that people vote on which conspiracy theory or what subjects are in the conspiracy theory.
I don't think that's going to get enough viewership to participate.
I mean, I could sign up for like 10,000 accounts.
Yeah, I'd rather you didn't. And also, no, you can't.
I'm all about them cryptids.
Somebody write a bot for this guy.
I am a bot. What the fuck?
You are a bot. That's right.
Good point.
Well, thank you.
But she
Well,
got
thank
it. She got it.
you.
What is it? What is it?
Oh, what a
good.
lovely
I'm gonna
rose.
smack the shit out of you.
Oh, what a lovely rose. Thank you.
Amanda literally just heard me say cryptids and wrote cryptids.
And this is not fair because you're giving your turn away to your husband. She's denying it. You know what? You know what? Your
What the
husband
hell
is
is
a dirty
cryptids?
liar, so
I said I'm all about the cryptids, and immediately she put cryptids in the chat.
Oh, what the hell is cryptids?
we're gonna have
Somebody's gonna have to
find out.
enlighten me here.
Saw that all by yourself? Okay, fine. Then I'm proud of you, and we just share a brain cell. So,
All right, so
I have two
cryptids are
bracelets.
animals that cryptozoologists believe may exist somewhere in the wild, but whose present existence is disputed or unsubstantiated by science. All right, fine. So we're going to be talking about cryptids next week then.
Wait,
cryptids
okay.
are like Bigfoot and Mothman and stuff
Right.
like that.
Yeah, Bat Boy.
No, but we know Bigfoot's
Jesus.
real.
Sorry. I don't mean to offend people.
There's pictures. There's pictures and videos. He's real.
Yeah. Yeah, he's as real as Aolis.
That's true.
100%.
Extremely real.
Yeah. Like we're
Say
married
it
or
with disembodied voice.
I think
Yeah, I
that's
don't like. I
Oh,
feel
and
like
the
you're making fun of me, and I don't like
puffball, skinwalkers, and the puffball that lives in Canada. Well, I think Canada itself is a myth, to be honest with you. I mean,
it. Wait a
prove
minute.
it.
How can Canada be a myth if that's where we met?
uh-oh. One of us
Uh-huh.
is lying. I don't know who. I guess both of them came from me, so I guess I'm the liar. But you'll never know which one is true. Haha. All right. As for our background for next week, Kata, if you want to pick something and just email it to me, that'd be fine. If I don't receive something from you by Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to go ahead and just pick something on my own. But we'll go ahead and put my email address that you can send any photos to. Please no nudity or anything revealing any personal anything at all.
Just forward those to me.
So you can go ahead and just send that over to milkmanbadsniper@gmail.com. The email address is in the chat, and that's how we're going to work that this week. So I'm excited, actually. Cryptids sounds super exciting to me. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with that. That said, gentlemen, do you have anything else that you'd like to add to our present topic of conversation?
No,
No?
even though I'd like to.
Aolis?
Oh, I got something. Don't pee on people's content.
Do not pee on people's content.
Even though that's how it started.
Whatever definition of content you choose to use, just don't pee on it.
Look, yeah, I mean that may have been the origin, but I don't encourage doing that now.
Aolis, did you have?
to follow, subscribe, and be back next week for more awesome conversations?
Yeah, I can do that part. Did you have anything to?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, before we go then, I do want to just make a shameless plug for the Creators Lounge. Guys, we are a community of creators, content creators, actually, as it turns out. Funny coincidence, I know. The Discord link is in the About section below, so go ahead and click on that and go through the little bit of rules that we have, because we do expect you to maintain some semblance of normalcy there. So, yeah. Go ahead and join, follow that. We are growing exponentially this year, so please, we're always excited to have you. Adrian, what the hell? Did you just get here and decided to pop into chat, you dick? In case anybody's wondering, I'm not like this to everybody. All right. So yeah, check out the Creators Lounge because it's awesome. We have a lot of fun. We are doing monthly meetups. So, you know, if you want to participate in all of that stuff, we can definitely include you and anybody you want to bring along. And that is... Look, I almost cut off my finger because of some random dude's kid. Yeah, dude's kids are dumb. I get it. We are going to wrap it up tonight, though, and that is going to be it. Please make sure you check out our TikTok. I am posting regular daily updates there. We will have this podcast not live for you, but streaming for you on Spotify come Monday next week. So that'll go live at 8 o'clock for your streaming pleasure if you didn't catch the whole thing. And you'll also catch it on YouTube on that same time and whatnot. And you can also follow us on Facebook, or you can follow me on Facebook. Just look up Milkman BSGE. That's where you'll find me on YouTube as well, Milkman BSGE. There is a reason behind the acronym. It's Bad Sniper Gaming and Entertainment, which doesn't actually exist, but hey, maybe someday it will. And you can be like, hey, I was one of the first followers of that particular content creator, and I'll be like, I'm not a content creator. Don't label me. Don't put me in a box. That's all I have to say, guys. We're gonna be out for tonight, guys. Do we want to do a raid? Is there anybody worth raiding tonight? We got.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. A big thank you also to Hawaiian Cobra for joining us tonight. Thank you to Aolis120 for modding for us. Definitely check both of them out. They are both streamers on Twitch, so check their streams out because it's sick content, brah. And we'll definitely be seeing y'all next week. Who am I rating, guys? Where are we going?
Well, there
Fox?
is Fox. There's Luna.
Adrian wants to go to
Anna
Fox.
There's Coco-chan. Oh, there's a ton of people.
Adrian, do you know
Fox is
Fox? I
playing
thought Fox
Naraka.
was one of Aolis's people. All right, we're gonna stream. We're gonna raid.
Form together.
Have I raided Luna? Did we do Luna last week, or we did somebody else?
I don't think so.
We're gonna go ahead and raid old Fox Dream VT. They are playing Naraka. Sick game. So I hope y'all enjoy. We're gonna be passing you right on over to them here once I figure out what the hell I'm doing with my life. So
If
just
you ever
bear with
figure it
me.
out, let me
It
know how
might-
to figure it out for myself.
You, what's that? You want to try
If you
doing
ever
it?
figure it out,
Oh, figure out your life.
yeah, someday.
All right, got it. All right, gonna go ahead and get that raid going. So everybody ready up. And don't forget to join us live next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think next week we're probably going to do a little bit longer of a stream. It might also include some gaming. So definitely stay tuned for that because there will be invites for people who also want to play along. That's all for tonight, and enjoy Fox's content. That's it. Bye. Goodbye.
Hey
Goodbye.
guys.
Bye. Goodbye. Okay, bye. Who is Fox? Am I the one that...
I don't know what's going on here.
Adrian, stop calling it the dairy farm, you dick.
On Fox now.
So are we officially offline?
Yeah, we're offline.
Okay, I can take his fucking hat off. Fair enough, trying making it so people can't see me online without appearing on a podcast.
I can't spell.
I can never spell.
Spacebar. Dude, my fucking thing is fucking up. Hang on. I agree. I could probably stop the